Yo, man, what's the deal, y'all? This is Spigg Nice LB fan, Lost Boyz, Backstreet, Queens. I've been doing all right, man. Making things happen, owning a business, getting this music together, doing what I do. I mean, we just was a couple of cats at school, starting off in the child hall, in the lunchroom. We was just doing our thing. I bumped into the cats doing ciphers and stuff like that, so I started beatboxing and beating on the tables, as high schoolers do. And then one thing led to another. Got equipment, and we started making a situation out of it that blossomed. Took some time though. Took about 10 years, but we went through everything, all stages. You know what I'm saying? Block parties, house parties, clubs, jams, all that shit. So we went through the phases of the whole getting into this shit until we built up, until we finally got found years later by Tim Dog. So we did our thing. Oh, it's me, Lou, Cheeks, and rest in peace, Freaky Tah. And it was Green Eyes, but Green Eyes had to go, he went to college. So it just stuck with us four that did it, you know what I'm saying? And J Raff, For me, I rapped and I DJ'd, but to keep my group together and on point, I DJ'd. Freaky Tah, he's a rapper. They named him like a hype man, but he's a rapper. Cheeks is a rapper, and Lou is just more like a hype man. You know what I'm saying? So we all had our jobs to do, and we did our jobs well. You know what I'm saying? It was just how we do. It's just natural. It wasn't nothing like it was crazy. You got to do this, you got to do that. We just fell in line how we fall in line. You know what I'm saying? It's a natural position. Well, we those party guys. You know what I'm saying? During our tenure, we the ones that start the party. I mean, we did that since we was before the music. You know what I'm saying? We come to the parties and we don't tear it up, but we tear it up. You know what I'm saying? We get on the dance floor. We do everything we supposed to do. So that just translated into when we started making the music, and when we got in the rap game, same thing. We just went to the parties and stuff like that, and we became those dudes that's known. Okay, the Lost Boyz on. Now we about to have a party, regardless of whoever is performing or whatever they doing. Now when we come, it's a whole different vibe. Like not Cheeks. Talik used to say we put the soul in hip hop. So in that translation, it's like whatever mood you was feeling, we gonna amp it up. We ain't gonna make it be down. We gonna bring it up. You know what I'm saying? If you was in a slump, we gonna bring it out of you. So that's basically our job, you know what I'm saying? The party guys, them dudes that turn the party up, as they say now, they turn up. But that's how we carried it, you know what I'm saying? Of course, there's times and eras of everybody. Like Slick Rick had like the 80s and stuff like that. Well, Cheeks had the 90s, because, I mean, they say Nas had a lot of stories and stuff like that, but we had some good, if you listen to a lot of the stories and stuff, like a lot of our songs, they correlate to stories. You know what I'm saying? The biggest one was Renee, but there's plenty others. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to the first album, you're going to hear stories of us traveling, of our daily day. You know what I'm saying? Or however, a nighttime story, a daytime story, club, wherever. It's all on the music. You know what I'm saying? So Cheeks definitely know how to hold a story down. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just the music behind it. The music will enhance it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you listen to Renee on a different level, Renee might be a sad story. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the music. If the music was right, it fitted, and it became a hit. You know what I'm saying? It became a legendary song. And the music, I mean, even though not the music, but the lyrics, if you want to say, oh, that's a sad story about something, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's real life. Just what we do. We talk that real life stuff. So that was that storytelling thing. You know what I'm saying? Say it like this. Lamar, that was our basketball player. Little L and stuff like that. They used to call him L Train and stuff like that when we used to be in Lincoln Park. You know what I'm saying? That's from around the way, off Linden. Because we used to hang at Linden and Van Wyck or Lincoln Park and stuff like that. So he was under the wing also. See, like I was telling another person and stuff like that, we had plans way back in the days. Like we wanted to do this stuff the same way as Jay-Z's doing now, sports thing. Imagine, we was thinking about that in the 90s, early 90s. So it was like, L's going to be that. 50 used to box. He's from 134 with Freaky Tah. So we was like, well, he could be a boxer and stuff like that. And that would have been a LB boxer. But he got a taste of the damn music and went the other way and stuff like that. But we had plans for a lot of things and stuff like that. So, I mean, anybody else, we didn't have any, we was working on whoever's next, you know what I'm saying? Now the youngins coming up like J-Ball, Freaky Tah's brother, J-Ball, got Devin. He's about to go, he just did the transportal to Syracuse. You know what I'm saying? He about to go to the NFL like next year or something like that. So we still in the game. We still in the game. Oh man, we got fam in any borough, every borough. I used to live not too far from here in Harlem. I used to live on 103rd. Well, I used to live on 109th and 3rd Avenue. I used to live on 102nd. I got the TFT LBs up here. We got LBs in state to state, 1,000 ghettos deep, man. Place, especially across the seas. We all over Japan, England, you name it. You know what I'm saying? I got South Carolina, you got North Carolina, you got California, you got Denver. Oh, man, listen. We everywhere we go. You know what I'm saying? We got LBs, we drop C's everywhere we go, especially since the 90s, since we started making the music. So when we did that, it was like a plague. You know what I'm saying? And I can't even describe no more. It's like a plague all over the country. It's just that when we come in town, you'll see them. They're there. You might not know it. It could be your next door neighbor. He's LB. He's about 50 years old, or not even that, like 30s to 50. But it's generations. So the numbers is outstanding. You know what I'm saying? We just got C's all over the place. Everybody got kids. We raise them. Ain't nobody bigger than Run DMC. Those are legends, man. Who's bigger than Run DMC? They was in the beginning. They forefathers of the forefathers. You know what I'm saying? They've been there since the 80s. We just coming along, and us and 50 and Ja and Murder Inc. That's just coming on. You know what I'm saying? But they was just the ground setters from Queens. You know what I'm saying? But I used to always say, I mean, in any era, Queens always had the most MCs. I mean, it started in the Bronx, but we had more rappers back then. In the 80s, the 90s, 2000, 2010s, we always have more artists coming out of Queens and stuff like that. That's just my opinion. But I believe that's the truth, because I did some studying and stuff like that, research and stuff like that. So that's what I can see. I can see it that we always have. And then when I was locked up, doing those times and stuff like that, you know, you got the boroughs and stuff like that when we all get together and they do all this competition stuff. But Queens always reign supreme. That's the book go. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter. It's, you know, we all from New York. We all love the competition, the rap. It's all good. We just rep Queens. Shit. That was a crazy day for me, because at that time, you know, I was locked up. And it was just so happened that the feds was fucking with me. They took me early in the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning, told me pack up and shit like that. I'm like, yo, where I'm going? This and that and the third. So it's like, nah, you going to booking. And I was like, huh? For what? So they was actually trying to get me, basically this was their time to try to flip me. So they took me out of my thing, from my unit. I was in Jersey, and moved me to another spot in Jersey. And when I got to their booking, somebody was like, yo, where you from? I was like, I'm from Queens and this and that and the third. So we was talking through the gate, and dude said, that's bad what they did to your man. I was like, who's my man? Who you know I know? And then they was like, Jam Master Jay. I said, what happened? What the fuck happened to Jam Master Jay? And they was like, oh, they killed him. last night or something like that. And I was like, what? So that was like a shock and shit. Now I got all my shit. I'm going upstairs like, sad and shit. But it was just a crazy joint though, man. But you know, it was funny. Not funny. It was fucked up the way that they said the people that was down and like family, like close family members, like, you know, not family, but might as well. From all I know, you know, that's just fucked up. But, you know, cats in the game, man, you know what I'm saying? Now, I didn't know Jam as a J was in the game still, but, you know, cats eat, same way, you know what I'm saying? We do what we do. Queens niggas. We do what we do. Like, we just flew in from, I forget if it wasn't from North Carolina, because that was like every week we coming from North Carolina. We flew in, we was in LaGuardia, and everybody was like, yo, what are you doing tonight? And this and that and the third. Cheeks was like, you know, it was his birthday. And I was like, yo, I'm going with wifey and me, we're going to go eat and movies or something like that. I'll probably catch up. They're saying that when our other homeboys from school, horny boys, they was doing a party, a hotel party. So I was like, yo, if anything, I'll catch up with y'all. Cheeks had to go to his brother's wedding, Walt's wedding. So after that, that's when they went there. I was too tired that night. And I just woke up to a phone call. Bring, pick up the joint. I always look at the time. It's like 4:50 something. It's like 4:56 or some shit like that. So I look, and the only thing I remember is CeeLo numbers. Like, yo, what's that? And it was Ralu. Ralu was hysterical, you know what I'm saying? Crying, he was hysterical, talking about they killed him. And I was like, who, what? Shut up, slow down. So when he said it was Talik and stuff like that, I was like, where you at? And he was at Jamaica Hospital, so let's go. I took off, ran through there and seen what was going on and shit like that. So I heard a couple of stories and stuff like that. So, you know, after that, it was like, you know, blood in nigga eyes, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to do whatever, we doing it, whatever. But shit didn't turn out the way we wanted to turn out, so anyway. But we, you know, it affected us. It affected the world, the rap, you know what I'm saying? Because that voice ain't there, that void is a void now, you know what I'm saying? Even just working on the next project and stuff like that, you know, we got songs and ad-libs and stuff like that. But it was still, we missing that void, our homie, our brother, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it affected us mentally and physically, because we was niggas like, I don't feel like this shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we got through it. We still getting through it. I mean, his 25th anniversary is coming next month, May 11th. If y'all out there, come on through South Jamaica. We're at Springfield Park in Queens on the 11th. You're gonna have finally he gets his day with the naming, the street naming and all that stuff. So, you know, his son is hosting. It's gonna be something for everybody, for the kids. You know, we usually have a Freaky Tah day every year, so all that's gonna be played out. So hopefully y'all can see it, y'all come through, bring your kids and family and have a good day, you know what I'm saying? Positive. Everybody, like I was at that, what we did, Atlantic City. I know a lot of people from different states and stuff all over the place. I'm like, yo, everybody, y'all all welcome, come on in. It's the same thing, everybody who's watching, come on through. Enjoy it with us. We got some new music and everything. We're gonna be doing a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me just be like this. Trump from Queens, he's definitely welcome. He's welcome, even though he's gonna do his own thing. But you gotta look at who he talking about. He talking about Sleepy Joe and this and that. He gonna make it boring. Trump gonna have motherfuckers like, oh shit, he laughing, and you know what I'm saying? There's a difference with these two guys. You might want one, you might not want the other. But like I said, we'll definitely have a good time fucking with Trump. You know what I'm saying? Biden might fall or something, fall asleep or fall down. I don't know. He be tripping, literally. So you know how it goes. And we the party guys, so you know you gonna want the party man to come through. Absolutely. Red face and orange face and all. Yeah, I mean, if his uncles is proud, you know his pops is proud because he's following his footsteps. You know what I'm saying? He's doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Carrying on the legacy of his pops and his own. He's standing his own on his own too. You know what I'm saying? He does shows and stuff like that with us. It's love. You know what I'm saying? It's family. That's what we all supposed to do. We supposed to Pretty Lou's son, he raps too. He go by Lou Got Cash. So he's in the music too. He's doing his thing. He's making waves too. So in a minute, we all gonna have our kids, and it's gonna be a family thing on stage, something that you ain't seen. You know what I'm saying? You might have certain dudes with their kids, and Cheeks got his son too. So Zay, he about to do it too. You know what I'm saying? So we about to get this family thing on. The Lost Boy Legacy will continue. I mean, say it like this. We all sat down. Me, Cheeks, and our big brothers. Puff was there in the living room, and our big brothers want to do some things. They want to start a label. Basically, is we're gonna have Puff as the owner of the label, and we's gonna be on the joint. And well, Cheeks was like, Puff was like, I want to do. I can't handle. Like Cheeks was like, I got a crew. I'm not breaking up my crew. You know what I'm saying? At the time, it was just working with me and Cheeks, but we also had Lou and Ty. Cheeks was like, "No, I'm not breaking up my crew." And Puffy was like, "Well, I can't do no crew. I'm just trying to start off with one artist." You know what I'm saying? So that one thing led to, nah, we ain't gonna do it like this. But my big brother still opened that door for for Puff to do this bad boy joint. Because if you go into history, if you find anybody that had history, it always been when we was doing it, Lost Boys and Bad Boys. It was always, if you, the flyers, the picketing flyers, you might have Lost Boys on this side, Bad Boy on the other side, not unless, because Puff came from Uptown. We was on Uptown, and Puff came from Uptown to get his own label on Arista. But all his people, all his street team was still at Uptown. But now we got the street team. So he would have to come and be like, yo, I need my people, this, that, and the third. Only when we're not working. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it was just funny and shit. But we was all family. We did a lot of songs and stuff. A bunch of songs with Puff that we did. But then when he got his people, he got his, Craig Mack, and eventually he got Big and stuff like that. He put us in on songs, but then when he got his people, he think about his own pocket. So now he took us off these songs. That's just like Super Cat, Biggie, and Mary and all that shit. That big, I forgot the name of that song. But with Jess West and all that stuff. Yeah, we was on that. We was on that too. We was on, we supposed to be on some, what it was, another basketball joint. What Puffy had something to do with it, and we got taken off that because he was looking out for his people and stuff like that. So it was all good. It was all fair. Yeah, always, man, because that's like fam and stuff. At that time, back in those days and stuff, we ain't see nothing like that. If he did, he wouldn't bring it around us. But each man has his own thing, like I heard him say, man, whatever he like on that day. I was like, he tripping. He tripping. But hey, man, keep his head up, man. We ain't whatever. Whatever. I don't know. Big was our brother, man. That was our brother, man. I remember, like I told a couple of times, I remember last time I seen him, one of the last times I seen him, like he's had that accident and he's at this motherfucking big ass wheelchair. Shit was huge. That shit was like a box truck. That motherfucker was big. And he was like, yo, Spigg, look what this nigga C's did to my leg, man. Look what he did to me. I said, oh, man, sorry about that. Pass that blunt. You know what I'm saying? Give me the weed, man. I ain't about to try to hear that shit. You can walk. That's when he started coming up with the cane and stuff like that and shit like that. But we always had good times. Us, and that's like our family. Kim is like sister. C's is my brother. You know what I'm saying? Mary, Fox, all those was like that era. We was all tight. You know what I'm saying? It was love, love. But yeah, like I said, Bad Boy was part of Lost Boys to the degrees. Like we ran parallel. So all the things that we was doing, Big used to just be mad that we wasn't in his videos. He was like, with everybody, with Hev and everything, rest in peace, Hev, everybody coming in the building. What's that? One More Chance? That video and stuff like that. And he was like, man, man, I got the hottest joint with all the artists and shit in the video, and the number one party guys ain't in my motherfucking video. I was like, psh, sorry, big fella. I said we was working. That's all we do. That's all we did in the 90s. Our career was just jet setting, flying everywhere. I mean, fly. plane was our taxi. So it was like we didn't have a break in 5 years. So everybody, they understood. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the streets before the music. I mean, being in the streets helped us get to where we at. You know what I'm saying? Shit, how was we gonna get 40 ounces and weed and transportation? So here it is. This is your guy. You know what I'm saying? I hustled and shit like that, and we got how we got there. Get to the studio, get to D&D and stuff like that. Get to the back and forth and stuff. It wasn't for being in the streets and stuff like that. So, I mean, Tah's passing, it was a tragedy, but we still continued. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did what I did. I paid my dues to society. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes we just do what we do. You know what I'm saying? It was just a fact of us getting money, me getting money, me and my team. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we, you know, it wasn't a bit. It wasn't because of no tie or nothing like that. It wasn't because of all that stuff. We just was working. Cheeks was still working on his joint, and I was working on mine. I'm trying to get my. At that time, I was trying to get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? I was working on my own music. I got to supply. I got to pay for my own studio time and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So now shows slowed up, so I'm back at my grind. Queens niggas. That's what we do. Hustle. Just like every other borough and every other state. You're going to get your grind. It just happens. We did a show with C in Brooklyn. What's that? Some club out there in Brooklyn with the rooftop and all that stuff. I can't remember the name. I've been there like twice and shit. C was DJing. He did a couple of joints with Cheeks and stuff like that. So we was cool with being in a circle with that. You know what I'm saying? With C and doing this thing. You know, we was cool. Everybody was cool. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing C for years. So it was like nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Times I heard that people start hitting me up. Yo, Mr. C Pass, you heard? And I write on Facebook, post it up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. C my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? We had good times. Definitely them parties. We was good. Yeah, he do good parties. Definitely a premier DJ. Definite. He gonna be missed and loved. Rest in peace, OJ too, man. OJ, who they know OJ? The Juice Man, Hertz commercial, jumping over the thing in the airport. Oh man, I got 70s memories of OJ. He's the John. But yeah, I mean, let me see, OJ, man. But I know people that knew the story. Like, I'm locked up. I know people that knew what that story was about. Yeah, OJ ain't do it. You might think he did, but OJ ain't do it. It's just them people was trying to set him up. But he didn't have nothing to do with that. All I know is what my people said, and they sure like, they know what stories is. They was like, OJ was like, just don't hurt my kids. That's what I'm gonna say. Just don't hurt my kids. So it's a lot. I know things. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. I mean, I don't got no real regrets because I did a lot of things that cultivated me into who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm better now. Even I went through the jail situation. I learned a lot in jail. 20 years, you're gonna learn if you don't learn that time. But I'm a better man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a better human being. I was good before, but I'm better now. You know what I'm saying? Before that, I mean, I had a lot of female situations that I learned from. That makes me a better person now. You know what I'm saying? A better fiance. You know what I'm saying? So the case. I mean, a better father. You know what I'm saying? So all my regrets, I don't regret. You know what I'm saying? We do things for a purpose. And back then, I was doing things for a purpose. So now, I got stalled on my purposes, but I learned to deal with it better now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool. I don't regret. I mean, I'm gonna just say it like this. Before I got locked up, I was working on the craft, music. And some of the music that I done is timeless. I'm gonna start trying to release some of that stuff, but update it. But when I look back and listen to that shit, it's like, yo, this shit is still rocking right now. I might change music around and stuff like that, but it's still great music that people should listen to, because I'm crafty, and you're gonna hear music that we are bringing to the forefront now. You'll see I'm crafty. So I've been studying, I've been waiting, and I'm about to flourish. I'm about to flourish this whole scenery. Even though, yeah, you're too old, I'm gonna be old enough to get your attention. I got a situation. My album is gonna be called, I'm still thinking about it, but I have a hard thing. I believe it's gonna be called Men's Therapy, because there's a lot of things that men go through that we all relate to, you know what I'm saying? And women's gonna relate to it, because they're gonna understand that this is what he was doing when he did that, or why he said this, or the situations. They're gonna understand. Y'all are a cause of us to do the things that we do. Not saying that we do it ourselves. Y'all are cause of it, because we try to impress. We try to do whatever we can for a woman. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's good or bad, we still got these habits that we're gonna try to do to please a woman, or whatever the case may be. So, I mean, it's therapy, because we all can relate to what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be something. I mean, I got something right now that's pumping. Me and Cheeks, but they keep talking about it's your song, Spigg, because I hit it hard. I'm just saying, it's gonna be something. It's called Then Get Money. You should see a video pretty soon. I might have to send you this video and stuff like that. So, that's a couple of things we got going on. You know what I'm saying? I got a book about to go on. Diary of the Lost Boy. We got the Spigg Diary of the Lost Boy, the Spigg Night Story. That's gonna be a book. Me and my Codys, we getting our stuff together, because like the judge told us in the beginning of the trial, this could be a movie. How you gonna say that? Oh, this is gonna be a movie. Damn right. Because the government, boy, this government ain't some shit. But that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? We're going to show you how it is and stuff like that. Our story is going to be an interesting, real interesting story, because you're thinking it's one way, but it's not. And the government makes sure that you understand who they are and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And we're just going to, like, let y'all know. Our story is going to be, like, a lot of tie-ins with how the hell they do that? How did government do that? Why did they do that? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something. I mean, to a degree it sounds good, but nah, they ain't doing too much. I mean, I hear, you know, they changing laws and stuff like that. You have these certain people that might change laws for them or their people. And and due to the fact that them laws was never made for us. You know what I'm saying? How can they make laws for us when we were slaves? Our people were slaves at that time. Those were white man laws. No disrespect, but those were white man laws. Because if everybody else, all the blacks is locked up, or I mean, not locked up, but in slavery, who the laws for? We can't change. We can't do nothing. That was for them, on them. And now we got older and stronger and better and this, that, and the third. So now they started flipping the laws on us. You know what I'm saying? As we said, it was cattle and all that other stuff, chattel property and stuff like that. Back in those days and stuff like that, we had no say so no laws was for us. So now when they got 13th Amendment and all this other stuff, that long, and it's a lot of, I got some mystery. You know what I'm saying? I'm Moorish, so I got a lot of history. I ain't gonna bore you or talk you to death, but do your research, people. We stronger than we overcame a lot, you know what I'm saying, in life and in generations. But all that ties into, I got some knowledge. I'm gonna shoot my knowledge to everybody that wants to hear it, you know what I'm saying? And to my crew, you know what I'm saying, to the generations that's coming after me. That's how we supposed to do. We supposed to each one teach one, you know what I'm saying, and pass it on. I mean, follow your dreams, but be wise. And don't think just because somebody's older than you, They don't know what's going on and stuff like that. We might not know all the technology that y'all grew up with, computers and stuff like that. Y'all grew up in a computer age. That makes it kind of, to me, it gives you an advantage. See, we had to struggle. We went from the ground, you know what I'm saying, from the bottom. We went to the dirt and had to rise up to this level of, now they got computer ages and stuff like that. Before we didn't, man, out the trunk and all that other stuff. Now it's so easy that you could do this, but you still need that root that y'all don't got, that root knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's tearing us apart in a way, you know what I'm saying? It divides. So we just need y'all to understand that we're here. If you never need youngin', if y'all ever need advice from a OG, don't be scared to ask. Pride ain't nothing, man. Nobody ain't tripping off your pride. It's just, we here. We love to give you knowledge. We love to talk to anybody that's listening, you know what I'm saying? Because we got knowledge that y'all don't. Y'all got knowledge that we don't. We don't shy from how you do this or what's that about. And we just try to each one teach one. That's the goal, you know what I'm saying? Especially in this joint, in this age of music. I mean, loyalty, you're gonna definitely is an order in that, you know what I'm saying? You definitely need loyalty because everybody's not loyal. I mean, my team, we grew up together, so we know those factors: loyalty, trust, and respect. We got that. Now, when you add on other people and stuff like that, then you got to see where their loyalty lies. And that's the big key, because everybody's not going to be as loyal to you as you. You got to be loyal to yourself. You got to trust yourself and respect yourself. Then others going to respect and loyal and trust in the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? It starts with you. Then you could spread that. When they see you on your peak and on your square, on your 45, then they gonna just have to, you know what I'm saying? If not, step off. Oh man, I'll just keep supporting us, yo. Keep supporting. We ain't gone. We just took a seat, regroup. You know what I'm saying? Cheeks still been out here for 20 years, still putting it on, Mr. Cheeks. You know what I'm saying? So we still in the game. It's just now it's time for the Lost Boyz. Y'all want to resurrect the Lost Boyz, and here we come. You know what I'm saying? Just bear with us. Get these passports and stuff like that ready, because we about to come through. We coming overseas, across that pond. But those that's here in America, holla at us. You know what I'm saying? We here. We ain't going nowhere. Visiting hours with Spigg nice, you know what I'm saying? That's my joint, you know what I'm saying? Got my man Gross and shit. Gross Dinero. But yeah, visiting hours with Spigg nice. It's going to tell you a bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to know about jail situations and stuff like that. I'm going to have a lot of jail stories. I'm going to have cooking and stuff like that and all types of stuff. With my manager at LaBelle, Strawberry, actually, she y'all pay attention. She got some stuff. We got a lot, you know what I'm saying, with cooking shows, with TV shows, with a plethora of things, you know what I'm saying? Just pay attention, you know what I'm saying? Label management, and different things of that nature. We got a whole arsenal of things, so just pay attention, stay tuned, as we say. Stay tuned, man. We here. I want y'all to follow me on at Spigg Nice, at OG Spigg Nice LB fan. I'm here. I mean, I want y'all to just pay attention, man. Don't give up on us. We ain't done. Listen to our music. We got stuff. I know I ain't on the IGs and the Facebooks as much as everybody's telling me, but we got a lot of projects coming in different forms and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Money World's coming. My man Jay got Grinding Entertainment, Grinding Radio. That's my partner D Life. Get Your Own Entertainment. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got some things and stuff like that. Cheeks got Mr. Cheeks. He got Cheeks Burgers and stuff like that. About to start selling them in stadiums and stuff like that. We got a lot of shit. We got ideas. We got clothing, heavy hands, Wildcats. We got Lost Boy gear and stuff like that. That merch. we got a lot of things that we in it. We here. You know what I'm saying? We got that Lost Boy gear. We coming. Just pay attention and stay focused like we are. We ain't just because time passed and stuff like that we left. And we still here. We got it. We coming. We ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for having me. You know what I'm saying? That's POSSETV. You know what I'm saying? All the podcasts out there. You know what I'm saying? Holla at us. Be here. This Spigg Nights of the Lost Boys. I want y'all to stay tuned to POSSETV. Else.